I'm mad late with this 2-month lock update, but I'm back. Okay, I'm back, and I'm always going to be back, God willing. But yeah, I'm late on this. When did I turn 2 months? I turned 2 months. When did I start my logs? I think it might have been on the 22nd. I feel like it's the 23rd though. Right? Yeah, I think it's the 23rd. So I started, when was it? Was it February 23rd? Oh my God, I can't remember anything. But honestly though, that's good. Because I feel like when you're too obsessed with your log journey, that's when you run into some problems. But I know I'm 2 months, so obviously if this is the second month, then this is April and March. So yeah, I started February 23rd. Oh shit. 2 months in the game, man. Anyway, 360 degrees, I already know. And I'm in a swivel chair, so I don't have to move. Getting into it. Have I noticed changes with my hair? I feel like it shrunk some more. I could be wrong. Actually, no, I could be right, actually. What am I talking about? It shrunk some more. I think the back was mostly shrinking at first. Like, if you could see, like, look at these. Like, it's so short. God. I don't know. I haven't really been paying attention to my hair, but now that I'm, like, really taking inventory, it's like, geez. Like, it used to be so much longer. I think it's just not. Yeah, it's shrinking. It's getting more compact. Let's get up all up in your home. I'm looking at a mirror because I don't have a viewfinder on my camera. I know it's trash. But, oh, let me show you the ones. So the front took forever to lock. They had like these little puffy puffs. I think I call them like pregnant thingies in the front, where it would like just be like, now look at it. Now it like shrunk up on itself, and now it's making these like little bubbles. If you can see that right there. That's my circle lock, which is like my favorite lock just because it's a circle. See that right there? And then there's this one. That was taking forever to lock. It's still really soft. Like if I wanted to comb this out, like look at this. Like, do you see that? Like if I wanted to comb this out, it would be so easy. It probably would take 5 minutes. Ugh, yeah, it's like my lip gloss is so nasty. This one too. This one has some loops, some gaps in it too. So, still the front giving me a hard. Oh, I shouldn't have put lip gloss on. Still the front giving me a hard time. I'm still interlocking, and as you can see the interlocking, you can see my roots. Honestly, I was on vacation. Is that am I bugging or is there something in my hair? I was on vacation, so I had to interlock. I could see the front because I could see the front, but when you're on vacation, you don't have like a double mirror. I just shoved the lock into the places that I felt need. This sounds really inappropriate. I just did the 2-point rotation without seeing, and I hope that the back looks good. I don't even know, so we're both gonna see this together, so let's do it. So the front is still kind of like loose. The middle and the back, they're pretty compact, as you can see. Like it's hard. It's still soft, but it just feels like a sponge. It feels like a hard ass sponge. Like it's compacting. So, but the front, like literally, like my hairline is just like way softer. Like it's so soft. Like it doesn't even feel like these feel like locks. Like these actually feel like these feel just like Oh, you're cute, you know. Oh, let me show you my colored locks. Now they're like a copper color. I feel like they were always like an orangey color, but now they faded into a coppery color, which I ain't mad at. As far as products that I'm using, I still use my castor oil for my scalp. I use my sulfur 8 on my scalp. I've been using the pomade. I know buildup, blah blah, but honestly, it works wonders for dandruff. What else do I use? Oh, I use the Aussie 5-Minute Miracle, a deep conditioner, and Kinky Curly. I put a little bit of that in my spray bottle, like especially after I wash my hair with like a clarifying shampoo, still using the Design Essentials, the oat henna protein, and also Suave, the blue bottle. It's like clarifying. It's really drying, so I follow up with diluted conditioner, which is like Kinky Curly and the 5-Minute Miracle by Aussie. Spray that in my hair and I'm good to go. Oh, you know what parts always try to lock up on me with the curly ends? The middle, because this is like the coarsest or kinkiest part of my hair. So these little heifers be always trying to like, I mean, that's what locks are supposed to do anyways, but you know, I just want to keep my ends curly, so it's just doing what it's supposed to do. But I'm like, I don't want you to lock because you just behave with me or like be obedient, but it does what it wants to do. And I have to, it literally is like combing out a lock sometimes. It's not as bad because like you just washed your hair and your hair is just starting to dry and shrink up on itself, but it's a little annoying sometimes. But anyways, I put conditioner, I comb out my ends after I wash my hair, and I just put conditioner and oil like you would with like loose natural hair. And when I'm feeling a little bougie, I put a little bit of gel at the ends just to keep the curl so it's not all puffy and frizzy looking. Sometimes it's like the regular Eco Styler gel, like the green one, or I didn't really want so the Eco Styler gel is cool or whatever, but it kind of is like drying, and like, you know, I like healthy hair, and even though my ends are curly and it's like kind of like, girl, who cares? It's not like you have a whole head of just loose natural hair. It's still like, it's still my hair, and like these ends are probably just gonna always stay here because it's not being shedded out or whatever. So I want to keep them as healthy as possible. So I found this other gel that I like. It's called Uncle Funky's Curl Stimulator. I've been using that. The only thing about that is it feels healthier. It feels more like an aloe vera type of gel. It has a lot of slip. I was actually surprised by that. But the hold isn't as strong, but the shine is on. I can make a whole other video about how I manage my curly ends if you guys want me to. Interlocking is the best. I mean, like sometimes, like say if I'm going out or whatever, I will retwist the front if I have interlocked like 3 weeks ago or something like that. And the thing about a retwist though is that it's so sleek. Sheesh. The sleekness is on point. I mean, when you interlock, it's like you don't incorporate all those like little hairs, like all like this stays out because it's like too short to get incorporated or whatever. So all these like not baby hairs, but they're kind of like adolescent hairs just stay out, and it's really annoying because when I'm trying to slick my edges down, it's like, what are you doing? Can you like figure out what you want to be? Because like you're like confused right now. But when you do, so when you're interlocking, as you can see, like this is interlocked. I don't have that much new growth because I interlocked like probably 2 or 3 weeks ago. So all this is a fill out. But when you retwist, you incorporate all that in, and then you get the sleek, polished to look. Man, it looks so good. But it doesn't last long, so I'm sticking with interlocking. I love it. I don't know if you could even see this. I hope it's in focus, but it just looks like a regular lock. It's like people say, oh, if you don't interlock, it's gonna be too compact. It's not gonna look like, mine looking like regular locks. It looks like you don't see no pattern. There's nothing that's like different in my opinion for me in my situation. So yeah, it doesn't look like a braid, it doesn't look like anything, it just looks like a regular lock. And I feel like it's because I'm using the 2-point rotation, because I didn't want it too compact. Some people use a 3-point rotation. I think that could be more compact. And some people who use a 4-point rotation, it probably is mad compact. But I feel like with the 2-point rotation, obviously gives your hair room to fluctuate, and I don't know, I feel like it just looks more natural and it looks more like a lock. So that's been my experience. Man, I wish I didn't listen to all these other people telling me like, oh, don't interlock, oh, it's gonna mess up your hair. Like from personal experience, like people I know in real life and also people on YouTube, because it has just helped me so much, like with the maintenance. Like I just love it. I wash my hair once a week, every week, and I don't have to worry about everything getting all messed up. Like look at this. I interlocked like 3 weeks ago. Like you could never get this with the freaking retwist. Like no, you could not. My roots would be all discombobulated. I hope the back looks good. I don't know what the back looks like, but I hope it looks good. I hope the parts are still C-shaped and they're not like switching shapes, because I don't know what the hell. I need to get another mirror and look to see what's going on back there. But hopefully when I edit this video, I'll see if the back looks good still. I mean, it's still C parting and not like freaking zigzag parting. So yeah. What else do I want to talk about? What else do I want to talk about? Do I have any issues? I think the only thing that's like has been awkward is just the shrinkage. It's like I'm losing more length. So like when I could do like these cute little ponytails before, I mean I could still put it up, but it's like it's getting more small. So like I feel like your hair always looks good when you use your hands at first to like put it up, and then when you put the scrunchie, it's like you don't look as good. Like what the hell. But yeah, I do half up, half down. Or I like wear, I moisturize my hair and then I wear like something to like keep it flat so it stays flat. Because when I wake up in the morning, my hair be like all looking like, it just be like this. It just is, it's always like this. And it's like, could you like lay your ass down? So that's what I do. I could probably do a whole video on that too. And I could probably do a whole video on how I wash my hair. Ugh, don't you hate when you wear lip gloss and the hair gets stuck on your lip? Yeah, I think that's about it, man. Not much has changed aside from more shrinking and compactation. I made that up. More compacting, that's all that's been going on. So yeah, look at that. I love the bumpiness. Could you stay for me? Could you stay forever and ever? Beautiful. I love, do you see that? Do you see that? Look at that. The bumps. I live for these bumps, man. Oh, as far as like sleeping at night, I either wear like a black buff that I bought from Amazon, or I wear that hat. It's like it looks like a bonnet, but it looks more like a scully, and it's lined inside with some like satin lining, because we still out here avoiding lint. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that was, but I was still not trying to get lint in my hair. So with that being said, oh, I also try to get satin pillowcases. For some reason, they've been mad hard to find lately. I need to go like TJ Maxx again, but I mean, I mostly see with like a head thing on anyway, so I'm not really like too stressed about it. But I haven't had any lint issues. I mean, you guys could look and see if you see anything, because I don't think you'll find anything, you know? But can we do like a texture shot real quick? Like, hello. Clean scalp? Healthy scalp? I think yes. I think yes, I think yes. Let's look at the back. Oh, I forgot to freaking show you guys my rat tail. Oh, I think I did. But I changed the piece of jewelry on it. I put my husband's ring instead, because he doesn't wear his wedding ring, because I don't know, he just is not into jewelry like that. So I'm like, I'm married to myself. Just kidding. But honestly, I like it because I had this like golden heart thing, but I feel like the heart is just too like, ooh, it's just too girly for me. Like, you know, I think that's all I have to say. I don't know, I feel like I touched on everything that I needed to touch on. That's what she said.